Hey, what's up guys? It's Travis and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down both Bitcoin and gold so that we can hopefully have a better understanding of both assets. I am not a financial advisor, so please make sure that you are doing your own research before making any investment decision. So right now, Bitcoin's price is at $13,000 a coin, while gold is at $2,000 an ounce. But once we take a closer look, we find out that we've been deceived. And we realize this when we take a look at both their market caps. And market cap just means that the total supply of an asset equals the amount of money that's locked up in that asset. Right now, gold's market cap is at around $9 trillion, while Bitcoin's market cap is only at a mere $250 billion. This means that gold is roughly 36 times more valuable than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's market cap went to match that of gold's, one Bitcoin would be worth $468,000 a coin. One Bitcoin would be worth $468,000 a coin. So looking back over history, we can see that gold has done a really good job at holding its position as a hedge asset. And that's because of gold's scarcity. It doesn't deteriorate, and we can't create more of it. And so all other currencies over history have lost their dominance as a hedge asset because they lost one of these key attributes. Now, even though gold has done a great job when it comes to hedging against inflation and also being a great store of value, this does not guarantee its future. Gold may be scarce right now, but we don't actually know how much gold there is. We could end up finding large deposits of gold, which would lead to less demand because of an increase in supply. With greater supply comes less demand, which equals less value. Another issue that we see with gold is that it's not easily divisible. Gold has to be either melted down or separated in order to make smaller purchases. And sometimes we even have to use things like silver or paper money to make those smaller transactions. Another issue that we saw with gold is that it's not easy to transfer or send. And this is obviously because gold is very heavy. This makes it much more difficult for us to carry around with us in a world that's becoming more and more digital. These are all flaws that we saw with gold that we tried to fix with paper money. But in the end, we still saw the same issues with paper money as we did with gold. And now, the biggest argument against Bitcoin. It's not tangible. We can't actually touch it. Our parents and everyone before them grew up in a world where they were able to touch their money. But today, the younger generation doesn't even really use cash anymore. And we pretty much all make our payments online now. So we're in this transition stage where we have the old world and the new world. The old world that's actually touching money and carries around in their pocket, and the new world, everything's digital. And this is why we see the older generation having such a hard time adopting Bitcoin as a currency. So I actually did a more in-depth video on Bitcoin. If you're interested, I'll leave the link right here, but let's continue to break this down and compare gold and Bitcoin. So unlike gold, we actually have an exact amount of Bitcoin that's proven on this thing called the blockchain. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin ever created. Nobody can give or take away from that supply. This makes Bitcoin a much more stable asset to hold over time. So the next problem that we saw with gold that we don't actually see with Bitcoin is that divisibility problem. And so since Bitcoin is a digital currency, theoretically, it can be broken down an infinite amount of times. And currently, the lowest amount of Bitcoin that can be transferred at this moment is called a Satoshi, which is
0.000000001 Bitcoin.
With Bitcoin's price at $13,000 a coin, a Satoshi is worth $0.00013. And this gives Bitcoin the largest range of divisibility against all other assets. And the last issue that we saw with gold was the fact that it's tangible, or you can touch it. Now I get it, this is the hardest thing for investors to wrap their mind around. But hear me out on this. We live in a digital world while Bitcoin is a digital currency. So we came from sending money by person or by mail to paying for things with a swipe or a tap of a button. Before Bitcoin, the fastest way of sending money across the world was to get on an airplane with it and fly there. But now with Bitcoin, we can send money in seconds. Just a few days ago, we saw over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin transferred across the world in just a few moments with $3.54. So if you know anything about today's finance world, you would understand that this is huge. And so with more and more of these kinds of transfers, we're gonna continue to see Bitcoin as being the choice of sending and receiving these funds. So where we once saw gold as both a hedge asset and a currency, and now really just a hedge asset, Bitcoin now has the possibility of becoming both. So what do you guys think? Do you think there's an opportunity for Bitcoin to surpass gold or to replace gold as a hedge asset? Or do you think that gold can maintain its dominance? Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some sort of value. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below and make sure to subscribe if you want to continue to see more videos like this in the future. This is Travis Trades, and I'll be seeing all of you guys very soon in the upcoming episode. Take it easy, guys.